Welcome back to day 31. Happy Halloween of the Habit Challenge. We've been doing something every day this month, whether we have felt like it or not. Good for us. Yippee! We made it. So how have you been doing with it? How have you doing? How's it going? Part of the challenge was getting comfortable with making mistakes, getting comfortable with overcoming perfectionism and all or nothing thinking. Case in point, I've made a crap ton of mistakes in these videos, but I've gotten a lot more comfortable with that reality and with getting comfortable shipping it anyway, shipping it when it's good enough. So my goals with this challenge for video production, I wasn't focused so much on the video production part of it. I wanted to improve with it, but I realized the more important parts of it for me were getting comfortable filming every day. I've posted videos every day for months on end in the past, but I haven't filmed every day for an extended period of time. A lot of the time I would bulk film. I would do bulk tasks. I would film once a week, do all my editing once a week, writing scripts once a week, that kind of thing. So making a video from start to finish every day for 31 days straight was a challenge for me, but it went really well. I feel really good about it. I realized it's not as big of a deal as I thought it was. So big thing I've noticed, big takeaway for me is that a lot of the struggles I've had with this process of doing something every day, of filming every day, much of it has been mental. It's been in my head. It's been a voice in my head saying, oh, you should take a break. You deserve it. You should rest now. And I've realized, that it's just a thought in my head. I mean, I knew that, but it's just a thought in my head and I can do the thing anyway. And over time, with just doing the thing, despite that voice, that thought in my head got a lot quieter. And I realized, it doesn't, sometimes it's going to be loud, that voice telling me to stop. Sometimes it's going to be quiet, the voice telling me to quit. But either way, I can do the thing and I don't have to listen to it. So that's super valuable to realize that. And this isn't to say that we shouldn't take breaks, that we shouldn't rest, that we should get sucked into this hustle culture mindset and just always, go hard every single day. We don't need breaks. That's not what I'm saying. Like a challenge like this, with some tasks, depending on the task, like for you, if you had a really hard time sticking with it, the task you picked for yourself was probably too big. It was probably too much. You probably need to go back over some of those exercises. Like, are you ready, willing, able to do this? Is it simple enough for you? How confident are you that you can do this? Go back over some of those exercises and really do what you can to simplify that task, make it easier, make it doable so you can stick with it for a long period of time. Okay, so sometimes we need to take a rest, right? If it's too big. Either you can do two things. You can pick a task that is easy enough that you can stick with consistently for a long period of time. So this challenge can help point you in that direction. If the task is something you could easily do this month, that's awesome. And that's information to you that you could probably continue to stick with this task for another month or more, right? If it was too challenging, but you could get it done, maybe it's something you can do in short bursts. You can work on it for 3 weeks straight, work really hard, and then take a week off. And you could do it in cycles like that, right? So do a sprint kind of approach rather than the marathon. With some things like easy tasks, we can take the marathon approach and just stick with it day in and day out. So this is all valuable insights we can gain from doing a challenge like this. We learn valuable info about how realistic those tasks are, how sustainable that kind of life is for us, right? We don't have to get sucked into this hustle culture mentality where we should bust our asses all the time. We do need to rest sometimes, but it really depends on the task. It's task dependent. Some tasks we can do day in and day out and we don't need a rest from, right? Like brushing our teeth or bathing or, doing some training every day. Like even if we're sick, that we can go for a walk or we can do a little bit of stretching. We can always do something, right? Unless we're flat out totally sick. But there are other tasks that we do need to take breaks from. And that's okay too, right? It's okay. It's good to rest. It is good to rest. Like for me, with this challenge, I've gotten really inspired by it to get a whole bunch of my to-do list items off my plate, to get all of that stuff off my list. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I've been avoiding doing for a long period of time now. And I feel really inspired now just to get that shit done. So I'm going to take the next few days to a week max and just go through that list and get one thing done after another. And I think that can be incredibly satisfying to do stuff like that. And I'm really excited to get back to videos after doing that. I don't want to take too much of a break. So this isn't like, oh, I need to break so much from the videos. There's other stuff I need to get done as well. And I could use a few days off just to do that stuff. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed this process. I have discovered that I can make a video every day, whether I feel like it or not. I don't know if it's something that I would continue for a long, long, long period of time. I think I'd prefer to do like a month challenge and then take a bit of a break, just to reset and come up with some new ideas, that kind of thing. Or, with some videos, I might need to take more time to make a video if it's a more challenging video. Other videos, I can just do a different video, totally different topics every day. But yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes after this. And I think my approach to making videos is gonna be a lot different than it was, because I've realized I don't need to let all that shit in my head hold me back. All my concerns about perfection and making mistakes and oh, my battery ran out. Making mistakes. Yeah, not being prepared, not charging my batteries. Anyway, I don't need to let it hold me back. Okay, bye-bye. Woo. Woo.